Good morning. Welcome back to some more Magic the Gathering, playing some Pioneer. If I sound a little weird or am breathing heavy, I am massively clogged up from sinuses because the state I live in is like, hey, yeah, it's 80 degrees. Well, guess what? It's now 30. So, dying a little bit inside. But we're going to play some 5C Humans in the Pioneers. I've played human decks before. I'm kind of excited to play this. This is mainly a green-white deck, splashing some other colors. Be 5 color, but we have 2 Branchloft Pathway, which can also be flipped into a plains. 1 breeding pool, 1 Eiganjo. I don't know how to say that. Eiganjo. Eiganjo. Anyway, you can discard it. It deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. This ability costs 1 less for each legendary we control. 1 Hallowed Fountain, 2 Inspiring Vantage, 2 Mana Confluences, 1 Plains, 4 Secluded Courtyards, 4 Unclaimed Territories, which both do the exact same thing. 4 Temple Garden, and 1 Stomping Ground is our mana base. For critters, we have 4 Thraben Inspectors. Unfortunately, we don't have access to Champion of the Parish. 3 Experiment ones, which I've played before. 3 Luminarch Aspirant. This is a new one for me. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. That's kind of cool. 3 Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. 4 Thalia's Lieutenant. 2 Wolfpack Leaders. 1 Katilda Dawnhart Prime. Legendary Human Warlock. Protection from Werewolves. Humans, creatures you control may tap to add 1 of any of this creature's colors, and then you can buff your other critters. 3 Adeline, Resplendent, Cathar. Vigilance. Power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Whenever you attack, for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human attacking token. 4 Reflector Mages, allows you to bounce stuff to their hand. 3 General Kudro of Drannith. Other humans you control get +1/+1. Oh, this is a human lord. When General Kudro blah 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 or another human enters the battlefield under control, exile target card from an opponent's graveyard. Sacrifice 2 humans. Destroy target creature with power of 4 or greater. 3 Mantis Riders, Flying Vigilance Haste, and 4 Collected Companies to round out the main deck. In the sideboard, we have 3 Portable Holes. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls with mana value 2 or less until it leaves the battlefield. 3 Rest in Pieces. 2 Elite Spellbinders. When it enters the battlefield, look at target opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it. For as long as that card remains exiled, its owner may play it. A spell cast this way would cost 2 less. 2 more to cast. Cannot read apparently this morning. 2 Reidane, God of the Worthy. Snowlands your opponent controls enter the battlefield tapped. Non-creature spells your opponent controls with mana value 4 or greater cost 2 more to cast. If an opponent controls, the source an opponent controls would deal damage to you or a permanent you control, prevent 1 of that damage. So how do you flip it? Whenever you or another permanent you control becomes target of a spell or ability, counter that with phase 1. And then the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Kambal is awesome. I've always loved this card, so that's cool to see Kambal. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, that player loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Always cool to see that. So let's just jump into some games. And see how we do. But I am like wickedly stuffed up today. This is the part of the year that kills me every year. I mean, it really does. Gets to me every year. So last night, I found a dog. Which I got to take it to the shelter when they open. But I was coming home, and I'm driving out on a road that's like pretty rural, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, there's houses on it, but it's pretty far out there. And there's this wee little dog out in the middle of the road, just in the middle of the road. So I slow down because I don't want to hit the dog or nothing. And I slow down and it comes up to my truck and I come to a stop because I'm like, I don't know where this thing's at. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to run it over or something. And I realize it's by my driver's side door. And so I'm like, I wonder if you got a collar on you, that I can like call and be like, hey, yeah, your dog's out here in the yard, I mean, out here in the road. And I go to pop open the door to see, because I can't tell at this point if it's a little dog or a puppy, because it's kind of got a puppy face. So Beelzebub. So I cracked the door a little bit. Plus, I don't know if it's friendly or not, but I could tell right away it was friendly because his tail's wagging. And so I open up the door. Oh, this? I don't know. But I open up the door so I get to its collar, and it hops right into my truck. And I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting in the road, and I sat in the road for probably about, I'm probably going to play this first, because I can enter it in. Tapped. I sit in the road probably 5 to 10 minutes, and nobody's out. The few houses that are around, I couldn't see lights, like if any lights were on. So I was like, what is this thing? Beginning of combat, your turn. Target creature you control gets +1/+0. And it's haste until end of turn. Ooh. Just saying, this card looks like it should probably have flying. Oh, it can give itself haste. Okay, then. Human. Let's just throw out Thalia. And then maybe we can start dumping our hand. Potentially. So anyway, the little guy hops up in my truck, friendly as can be. I mean, this is a sweetheart of a dog. And he has a collar on, but he has no tags. There's no tags on him or anything. So I'm like, what do I do with this thing? I'm sitting in the middle of the road, and it's like it was 10:30 at night, and this is like, a little dog like this should not be out alone at night. There's tons of coyotes around our area. So I'm like, oof. Fortunately, can't block quite yet. Getting slaughtered here. So, any Bedoozle. Human. Oh, shoot. Anyway, so I sit there for a while. What did they reveal, by the way? Another one of those things? Are you kidding me? Rough sauce. I'm like, what do I do with this little guy? No! Well, that's probably game then. Oof, that's rough. So I sit there for a little while. I'm like, what do I do with this little guy? So I decide, you know what? It's dark out. There's nobody around. I sit there for a while, and nobody's looking for this dog, right? So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take him home with me. I'm just gonna hit Collected Company on our turn, because it's either like we hit something or we lose, How many of these fucking things are they gonna hit? So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take him home with me because clearly, like, you know, he's skinny. Like, he's not like super beefy or anything. Oh, okay. What we got going on here? These are probably our best two, right? Weird how they had me stack that. And right for now, I think we just pass. I mean, we created a big board, but this is where they just lightning bolt us for game. Haha. No. Give it to the Llanowar elves. That's how you win. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Not much we're gonna do there. It seems like they had a pretty nutso hand. What do we have here? That seems interesting. I'll finish the dog story here in a minute. You seem kind of fun, but also a little slow. I don't know. I don't know what we want. Just gonna run it back the way it is. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I don't know, like, what we have is really gonna, like, contend very well against what they're doing. But anyway, so I was like, you know, I was like, to me, is like the safest thing for this dog is to bring it home because I have, keep this, let's bottom. I really don't want bottom Collected Company. I could bottom a land, try to rely on this guy a little bit. I don't know if that's a good idea. But, so anyway. I decided, you know, it's like, I'm just going to take this dog home because it can go out into the garage. You know, I was like, it can go into the garage. It can hang out in there while I assess like what to do with this guy, right? I have an extra pen. We have plenty of blankets. We have food and water. I was like, I'm going to take it home. I'm going to put it in the garage. I'm going to offer it some food. I'm going to offer it some water. And it ate and drank both quite a bit. It was a thirsty boy. So yeah, just Collected Company here. And do it on their turn. But so I was like, so I brought it home, and what is this thing? Okay, interesting. Launch the company. That was interesting. It's like, do I want to start Thaliaing, or I think I want to start Thaliaing. What's this thing do again? Okay. Thalia number 1. Thalia number 2. Alright, they saw enough. I still, like, don't feel... I mean, now I see that Kiki Jiki thing, I'm going to bring in him. Otherwise, like, I still don't really see a whole lot here of anything I really desperately want, you know? Bring in the Outland Liberator. Let's go down. Maybe one of you. I don't know. I'm going to go down to Thalia. I'm not seeing Thalia seeming to be, like, absolutely amazing. This matchup. I could be very wrong. I'm probably very wrong. Not exactly what I'd call intelligent. Keep... I mean, it's kind of a slow hand, but whatever. Well, that definitely wasn't good, now was it? That was a bad land play. Because now I can't cast Werewolf on 2. Misplay. Alright, it's my first time ever playing this deck. I could quit drawing those at any fucking time. We just draw nothing but land. We kept a slow hand. Let's keep drawing land! Woo! Oh, you're a legendary. I didn't realize that. Shoot. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Yeah, so we brought it home last night. Set up the pin and everything for it, and gave it some food and water, and like I said, when the shelter opens up, I'll take it to the shelter. Oh, and here's the crazy thing about this dog. Somebody found it 2 days ago, lost. Wandering around, not too far off of where I found it. So I'm going to assume the owner's is somewhere nearish by. Ugh. That card's good. We've pretty much lost this already. Yeah, we gave you some food and water. So like I said, it's a sweet dog. But yeah, someone lost it. It was found lost. We're dead. We're not coming back from that. Someone lost the dog like 2 days ago. And they found it. But here it is again. You know what I mean? It's like... And like I said, it's kind of skinny. Like, I don't think it's being very well taken care of. And I also don't know if the owners is around that area or not, or if the dog just is wandering. I just know it was found kind of closer to the same area I found it. But I'm going to take it to the shelter, let them figure it out. They should have record of it and stuff, because we found it was lost through the shelter's Facebook. So I'm assuming they would have an idea of who it belongs to anyway. So hopefully you can get it back to its owner. Hopefully, owner takes care of the little guy. Like I say, he's a sweetheart of a dog. And like I said, I will say, a little skinny. A little skinny for what I would say, but he gobbled down some food last night. I'm gonna keep this. Not my experiment. That's why I figured they were gonna take, but not my experiment one. Ooh, candy. Human. Quit with the thoughtseize, man. This is what I've been doing people this whole time? 8-racking them? Well, if I can keep this in hand, you know? Triple thoughtseize hand. Hey. Oh boy. Tough one. That was a tough one. I probably should have ditched the Collected Company. That feels like probably a card I'm not going to get to keep in hand. This is just Pioneer 8-rack. That's all this is. Fuck off. Stop it, please. My butthole can't take no more. Go Blank's an awesome card. Well, if we get to keep it in hand, you know. What's this do again? We have the company. There's actually an argument for doing it pre-combat. In case we had like a Mantis Rider or something. It's actually probably a strong enough argument that I should have done it. Yeah. Okay. Flying and lifelink, great. Yeah. I hope this Cocoa is really good. Hey, okay. Okay, so they have all the lands in the world. Not the greatest Cocoa, But it wasn't awful either. Let's beep up the Reflector Mage a little bit. Oh wait. Like, what is this thing's loyalty? It's weird because like I see the number 4, but I only see the 2 on it. So I'm like, what is the actual loyalty of this thing? Will it die? That's where I'm like, I'm a little confused. If they drew a land. Ah, amazing. I don't know. Try one. They leave it on top. They leave it on top, which worries me. I mean, they've had answers for everything. Like, they've really have churned out a lot of good stuff. Thoughtseize, the go blanks, the removals. Damn it. I mean, they've had everything. They really have. I definitely don't want to Reflector Mage Mantis Rider, right? Oh my god, they've literally had everything. It's because it's got a different name. This has been brutal. This little matchup has been so far this first game. Beats. Alright, let's just go to a different game. I mean, come on. Ooh. Had it all. Every bit of it. Kind of like Cabal here. You seem okay. Kinda. Like, are you better than what we were having the deck? Is the real question. This is a matchup where I definitely want Thalia. I don't know how I feel about this card. I get its purpose. I don't know if I like it that much. Do that. Welp. While I want to keep this hand, keep it, and we'll bottom the... Let's see if our opponent has the same... I mean, they just had everything you need last game. See if they do it again. No turn 1 discard. I feel like I just need to play this now. Try to avoid it being stripped from my hand. Like, it's not going to get a whole lot of good use, but like I said, I feel like I need to keep it. Fatal Push. Maybe. Yeah, so I'm like... I feel like I just need to play it, just not get it stripped from my hand. Like, he's a creature that can get out of hand for our opponent. This is going to get him more damage, but this is going to be more painful. Oh, nope. Got to be black. I'm the tax man. His deck kind of works a little bit like a human's D&T list a little bit. The creatures are doing some things. Take that. Honestly, I'm probably going to let Kambal go. The Stalia's Lieutenant can get really big. We have General next turn. If we draw a land, I'm just going to go Collected Company. What do you do? Okay, you're not going to be that important right now. Hit you for 4. I didn't realize that this is not a human. Damn it. One on bottom. There we go. I'm just going to fire it off now. Who knows what will hit? Interesting. Kind of like these two guys. Reflector Mage is only creature, right? Yeah. Clean out their graveyard. All right. We've seen enough that game. I think we just run it back the way we got it. I'm gonna keep it. I don't know how I feel about it. If we get to turn 2 Thalia, I'll feel really good. What's the likelihood of that? Oh, we're gonna get to turn 1 experiment 1. Maze Mind Toming now, so we are going to get to Thalia here. 1 to the bottom. We get to grow our experiment a little bit. Next turn we have Mantis Rider ready to go. And then depending on if we draw a land or not, we have to draw 2 more lands. Shoot. Thalia! Why are you hurting us? It should be a one-sided card. We'll throw down the Luminarch Aspirant. My guess is probably, yeah. I was like, that was my guess. I was like, Thalia's probably gonna die here. Huh. We can't cast you, unfortunately, so let's just go Mantis Rider. Nope. Well, that's fine. Throw the other dork. It is snowing. See, this is why I'm all stuffed up. It is snowing right now, and it was 80 degrees yesterday. This is why I'm all, like, gassed up in the head. Yacked up is what I meant to say. That's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Sure. Every time. Well, let's top deck a land. That'd be awesome. Hey! Like we meant it. I don't really see any reason to fire off this collected company now. I do see a good argument for Kambal this turn, but I think I'm just going to hang out for a minute. Scrying. One on top. There goes Sorin. Picks up Sorin. Feels a land. Okay. Oh no. That was a whiff. Well, let's go round 2. Oh, that's a lot of good. There's an argument for just Mantis Rider and the General. The General's going to do what the Lieutenant does, but the Lieutenant keeps getting pumped. I don't know if this is right or not. What I'm doing. All right, let's kill Soren. Actually, wouldn't mind drawing a land and playing both the God and the Luminarch. Good. I guess that would be one thing is like, you know, we could have protected a little better against, could have protected a little bit better against, what's his face? Fatal Push. And that's interesting. I'll spread my wealth a little bit here. Might try to cast the shield next turn. They're empty-handed. There is that. They're going to castle, though, this turn. Oh, they're trying to dead lands, and they can't. Haha! And they scoop it. Awesome. Their deck was cool. Pretty annoying, because they had a lot of good answers, but pretty cool still. Nonetheless. Be something I would probably play. They had a lot of answers for stuff, I'll tell you that. My goodness. This looks okay. We can't cast Wolfpack Leader, which kind of sucks, but cast everything else. I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I hope when I take that dog to the shelter, they find its owners. I really do. I just didn't want to leave it out all night, you know what I mean? A lot of coyotes and stuff running around, other critters running around. Oh. Affinity. Interesting. So, you know, it was cold last night. You know, I just felt bad leaving the thing out, you know. Probably gonna Thalia next turn. Leaving it out all night like that. So hopefully when I take it to the shelter, they can find its owners or contact the owners. Maybe the owners will relinquish it and then it can go to a home that will really love it. Yeah, that's a thing. Well, we're in trouble because we don't have a good way to fight that in our deck. Like, not at all. Not even close. We don't have hardly any flyers either. Probably not going to win this one. Probably going to lose this. Like I said, it's a sweet little dog. I hated that it was out in the road like that at that late at night. Not a soul around either. I mean, we're dead in like a turn or two, right? Like, it's like, do we want to go Thraben Inspector number 2 into Thalia's Lieutenant? Probably. I mean, we're dead in a turn or two, so it's like, what are we going to do, you know? Yeah, we do have the one Outland Liberator and Portable Hole. We'll probably bring in these 5. Think we really need anything else? 2, 4, 7, 8. Most I can. Oh, we're dead anyway. All right. Okay. So that was a thing. Flyer's pretty good. We don't have a lot. I guess we could have drawn Reflector Mage and bounced the Ornithopter to hand. But that was that draw from them was a way we're not gonna win. So go down maybe guys. I like the Wolf Pack leader, but maybe these guys are better for right now. Still like Thalia in this matchup. Go down one of you. And go down 1 experiment 1. Or maybe 1 Thraben Inspector. Just gonna. I don't know. I'm not good at sideboarding. We'll just try this, see what happens. I would like to go first. Wish that was better. Jeezy Pete's. Probably going to 5. Sorry, I meant 4. 1, 2. Cancel. We don't have a green land, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not very confident on this one. Not at all. Play that Ornithop. There it is. Just like turn 1. Oh, they're going to play something now, though, instead. What is this thing? You know what I mean? Our opponent's deck is cool. I like the idea of this deck a lot. But we just do not have a good way to combat this deck very well. No. Well, that means they can't activate the staff this turn. You didn't want to attack me for 0? Oh, we can't cast you. This guy could potentially get pretty big. Hopefully. Spam the board out, but our opponent's deck's cool. Let's be real here for a second. Our opponent's deck's pretty neat. We just don't have a good way to fight it. No! Not the artifact! Reflector Mage off the top would be nice. I either want Reflector Mage or a land we can cast Drannith with. One of the two. Reflector Mage or Drannith. Neither or. Oh, let's play Thalia. I don't think these two stack. So there is that, I think. I may be right in that. Who do you have Vigilance? I should probably read cards more often. Yeah, I don't think these two will stack. Unfortunately, they have a second Ornithopter. What is this thing? What? Okay. Congratulations, you found a way to play Hammer Time and Pioneer. Wowee. Alright. A little late to the party there, Mr. Mage. We're dead next turn no matter what, but bounce it. How low we get him to? Down to 5. All right, that's fair. Our opponent's deck was cool, but my goodness, got wrecked there that last game. We did mulligan to 4, but still, oh my goodness. Anyway, that was some 5-color humans. I did 3 rounds with it. Went 1 and 2. Obviously, I am very novice with the deck. I actually would not mind playing this a little bit more. I'm on the fence whether if I want to keep my card rental with Card Hoarder, not because of Card Hoarder itself, just because of paying $7 a week. I kind of want to get rid of that cost and actually get a writing program instead. That would be $6 a month. So I'm thinking about it. I haven't fully decided yet because I do like the option to play a lot of different decks and stuff. And if I do get rid of it, I'm going to be kind of stuck to just Pauper for a little while because Pauper is what I have the most in. Like I would still need to get stuff to upgrade Dredge and stuff for Modern, and I don't have anything in Pioneer. So like I'm kind of on the fence about it. We'll see as the future goes, but for right now, like I do like this 5-color human deck quite a bit. And the next time I play Pioneer, I would honestly probably play this deck again. It's just I don't know, it's a cool deck. I like creature decks. Even though my favorite deck has like 0 creatures in it. But yeah, I don't know, it's a cool deck. I didn't do very well with it, but I'm still pretty novice with it. So definitely be willing to try this again. But yeah, I will see y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.